Destur ya seyyidi ya sultanul evliya. Meded ya seyyidi. Biz hiçiz. Ben benim diyen nefsi, ben hiçim dedirtmek için geldi şeriat. فهمتوا؟
نعم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم La havle ve la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim. Allah'a kafa tutan birinci şeytan, ikinci nefs. Medet 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 are asking spiritual support, spirituality. Spirituality. You are coming here for this world to reach more power from spirituality. But the darkness of ignorance, not living people to look and see why we are here. And through darkness, you can't see without lights. Daytime you may see, nighttime you can't see. Therefore we are in need someone that may see through daytime as well as nighttime. And very few people, they are reaching to that point to understand the main purpose or reason for being in existence with a temporary physical case. Our souls just had been sent from heavens to reach each one case from physical structure, physical form, physical being. As someone's there dressing a special dress, then they're asking to drive, huh?
Dive.
To dive under sea.
No.
They are in need. If they are not using that, they can't be there. And they are coming, dressing that special dressings that they may coming and diving under ocean, under seas, under waters, to know what is there, to take a knowledge, to reach something. And for our souls, we, as according to our creation, our souls, they are belonging to heavenly beings as angels. When Allah Almighty asking to make them His Khalifs, successors, or deputies on earth. Now this earth, like a ocean, like a sea, مجرد
Abstract. New. مجرد.
مجرد.
Abstract.
Our souls can't reach their real targets, that their real ranks, their real realities, to be Khalifs of Allah Almighty, mujarrad, without dressing physical being, they are not reaching what they have been asked to reach. Therefore, Allah Almighty creating a case from earth, from 4 elements, Anasir al-Arba.
4 elements.
Huh?
No.
And creating a dress for our souls, and our souls getting in it, then coming through this life and learning and understanding something that they can't be able to understand even from their creation up to end. They can't be able to reach a knowledge of wisdoms through their heavenly positions. Therefore, every time one of them just had been sent down on earth, can't be able to be in its spiritual appearance. therefore dress this material dress, and they are coming in it and beginning this body, material being, physical being. You are going to look only through your eyes, to hear only through your ears, to smell only with your nose, to taste only through your mouth, to speak only through your mouth, to catch only with your hands, to walk only with your feet. Without this, it is so difficult for a person to be familiar with earth and every new creation on it. They can't be able to make a friendship with other creatures. Therefore, we are going, our souls going to appear as a ordinary creature that living on earth through oceans, through deserts, through mountains, through jungles, through continents. When we are dressed, we are going to be distinguished ones, because our souls, not like souls of animals world. No, our being is special being. Therefore, our understanding never going to be like other creatures' understanding level. Therefore, we have been granted souls, and for each soul a special physical case, physical being, so that we can be among animals world also, reaching to them, catching them, eating them, using them. They are going to be under our service, and we are using them as our servants. Some of them for our physical being service belonging. Some of them, they are also going to give their service to our physical being in another way, that other creation or other creatures, they can't reach to that level. Therefore, we have been sent, we have been created in paradise, then we have been sent down. And we have been dressed, material dressing, that it is our physical being, our soul is going to be through a case of material being. We are in it now. And people, when Allah Almighty granted to them this position, that dressing, He sent us on earth because it is not belonging heavenly worlds, material world, and people, they are commonly on their animal level. If they haven't sent someone to remind them that you are not like animals. No, you are creation. Not sane as you are neighbors from animal world. No, we are special beings. If no one coming and reminding them that you are not, don't look that you are like animals, eating, drinking, and getting generations. No, you are special creatures. If not coming from heavens such a spiritual authorities that they are heavenly beings, mankind never going to know that they have been granted a speciality through their creation. No, no one going to know. Therefore, the Lord of Heavens, for every period that He knows the limit of that period, just He had been sent, He had sent us such a spiritual, powerful people from heavens, and they are coming to people and saying, shaking the oh, what are you doing? You know about yourself? He is saying, no, we are someone that we are going to be born from our parents. Yes, and we were a baby, then childhood, then majority, then more than majority, coming a perfection for people, but we knowing nothing beyond this. what you are doing, just we are doing, we are trying to prepare something for our pleasure, for our physical beings' pleasement. We are looking for that. That is our efforts. We are doing everything only for our material bodies. For our beings, we are trying to make it happy and please and to be in pleasure, to be in satisfaction, to live as much as possible a sweet life. We are trying for this. And those people whom they have been sent from heavens, they are saying, oh, people, what are you doing? It is not going to be a target for you, but your creation or your existence on this world, it is not on same level of animals. You have a special being, and you are a special being making you to know something about yourself and about your Creator and about your lives, and to make you to know final position of you for this life. Those animals world, they are not like you, but you can think, you can look, you can see, you can know, you can learn, you can follow. And these special beings from heavens coming and وذكر, make them to remember, because even commonly they have been forgotten, the day of promises, but some of them they are remembering, and some of them, when you are reminding them, they may quickly come in an understanding. But big mass, majority of people, they are heedless. They forget it. The day of promises. Make them to awaken. Therefore, our speciality, that is, that our souls can't be by themselves to be Khalifs on earth. They must be dressed a physical being so that we can be on earth as a diver, diving under oceans and seeing and looking and understanding something. Therefore we have been dressed on our souls. First, soul of Adam. Allah Almighty prepared for His holy soul a forum. Allah Almighty by Himself design of mankind by Himself, looking in perfection. Therefore, the perfection of man's structure, the perfection of design of mankind, yadul, leading ourselves, the perfection of designer. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Designer of mankind, He Almighty. And He is saying, just I did it, I create, and I am designer for my deputies' material forum. I am designing it. Therefore, no one can say anything, any design can't be thought. No one can think more perfect design from a design of a man or woman. The dressings of mankind for their souls, Allah Almighty ikhtar. He is choosing and designing and then ordering this first soul, say the other soul, come and enter. Take your place and get up and now look around yourself what you are going to know, what you are going to learn. That the main purpose of the creation of mankind to learn and to know, to learn His Creator, to learn to His designer, to learn about Himself, to learn what He had been, for what purpose He had been created, to know. And Adam alayhi salatu wasalam is standing up. All of us. Now, our physical being belongs earth, our case, physical case, and coming our souls and taking it. And we have been offered to know. Therefore, when we are going to be buried, through your graveyard, through your tomb, angels coming to ask, oh, that one who lying here is stand up and answer what we are asking to you. Man Rabbuk, who is your creator, former, designer, who he is? That is the summary of whole actions that mankind going to do or to know with everything or from everything to reach to know who he is. I mean to say, who is your creator? Who is your designer? Who is your former? Who is your manifester? If not saying, Rabbi Allah, my Lord, He is Allah Almighty. If you can say, saying that is enough for my servant. He learned and he is knowing now who created him and who granted to him everything for eternity. Enough is answer. Therefore, mankind just came on earth and our souls just dressed, having material dressings, and they are in prison, imprisoned our souls. And they are looking someone to take them out from that prison, jail, and sending Allah Almighty and saying to people, oh people, you are in jail, you are in prison, you have been in prison, leave what you are doing now for your material beings' desires. You are only trying to fulfill the pleasure of your physical being. Leave it aside and come. I am coming to you to break the walls, that prison, to show you something. I am coming to you at least to make a hole, if bigger, going to be as a window, that you may look around yourself what is there, or I am coming to take away you from this bilkulliya.
Absolutely.
Absolutely taking you out. And whom they are going to be happy with prophets and following them, finally that opening coming to them. If not, They are coming, وَمَنْ كَانَ فِي هَذِهِ أَعْمَى فَهُوَ بِالْآخِرَةِ أَعْمَى. Whom coming through this life in prison and not saving themselves, they are going to be also on same level when they are passing away. Coming blind, and they lost the chance of an opening. And they left this life also blind ones. They never understand anything. Therefore, they were insisting to keep their animals' world situation. They were happy with their animal beings. No more they are asking. They are going to be always on that level. They lost the chance to get up the level of heavenly beings. They lost that chance. That is the fire for them. Therefore, we are every time we are asking, and they are granting us to address to mankind and to remind them, if they are asking to reach pearls under oceans, you must use some clothes, and with that clothes you can dive and you can reach that valuable and expensive pearls and jewelers. If you are not using, you are going to be up to end through your dark world, animals' world. Finally, animals going to be earth, but you are going to be asked to be judged in divinely present. Why? Just I grant to you a chance to know and to reach to eternal values, and you lost. Why? Those animals, I not granted to them what I granted to you, but you lost the chance that you can reach beyond this some worlds full with eternal jewelries, jewels and pearls, but you lost it. And now those animals going to the earth, but for you, you were happy to be on the level of animals. I am preparing some places for you that should belongs to you, to be through health. Even through health, you should find where your real position. This is a rare reality that just our grand sheikhs, heavenly beings, granting to us to know something about ourselves now. It is an association that interesting for the mankind's creation wisdoms and aims and final positions, what it should be for what they have been created, for what they have been granted. What they have been granted. Who is following prophets, Allah Almighty dressing them, another dress that they should know something that other people never tasting. Therefore, unbelievers' physical being quickly going to vanish and finish, zap,
melt.
To melt. But whom they have been granted from Allah Almighty spiritual support, they are using their full body for that purpose. Therefore, every organ from those people reaching the secret of power of being high, being alive. Sometimes doctors saying that that person, their mind going to be dry, their brain is going to be dry, because our brains, it is granted for us to use it mainly for our spiritual improvement and our eternal values, to reach them, for reaching to our heavenly and eternal values. Mostly our brains prepare for this, and a little part of it, it is only what we may be in need through this life for arranging our physical beings needs. Therefore, when they are using only from 100%, one from 100%, 99 going to be unused. If a gardener, he has 100 hectares garden and taking care only 1 hectare, 99 hectares, what it should be, finished. There are doctors say, becoming dry, their brains, and they are going to lose what they are saying, what you are doing, no remembering that, so many things. Because mostly our brains for this eternal values, how we can reach. إن الله يحب من العبد يحب من الأعمال أعلى وأفضل. معالي الأمور. إن الله يحب معالي الأمور ويكره سفاسفها. Allah Almighty, He likes valuable works and efforts from His servants to use their brains for that purpose. They are not making them to dry. So many people, they are losing. So many people, because their brains unused brains, making our physical being also to fall down, and people young. If they are going to be old ones, elder people also, if they are not using it, they were not using their brains, they are beginning to lose everything. They are going to be like a small child or idiot ones. They are never going to know what they are saying, what they are doing. Hafazallah. They are asking protection from Allah Almighty. Keep your brains for that purpose. You should be happy every time. Your powers is 100% on. Or not, shirk, making shelter down, beginning eyes, beginning minds, beginning every organ.
Ya Latif.
Going to be zero. May Allah forgive me and blessing you for the honor of that one, that he is most honored one in divinely present.
Amen.